Today I will tell you about the structure of the nucleic acid. Nucleic acid, actually John Frederick Messer in 1868 derived a material, it was called nuclein in 1868 from the WBC cell of the human being. Actually nucleic acid was named by Richard Altman in 1889. And there are three components of the nucleic acid which I will discuss you one by one. There are three components. First component is the sugar. Second component is the nitrogen bases. And third component is the phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid. Sugar and nitrogen base, they form nucleoside, and the nucleoside and phosphoric acid, it is the nucleic acid. Nucleic acid is the monomer. Monomer means single unit. It is a unit. What is the meaning of unit? Unit of nucleic acid. What is the meaning of unit? Unit means smallest and complete. The nucleic acid is a group of nucleotide. Group of nucleotide. So nucleotide is a monomer, a single unit. Unit means it should be complete, a smallest and complete. So this is the nucleic acid is made up of the many of the nucleotides, and each of the nucleotide has one molecule of the sugar, one nitrogen base. There are different type of the nitrogen bases, one nitrogen base and one molecule of the phosphoric acid. They form a single unit of the nucleic acid. The nucleotide is the unit of nucleic acid, you should remember. I will discuss one by one. The first component is the sugar. Sugar is known as, the first common sugar is ribose sugar. This is ribose sugar. Ribose sugar, since there are 5 carbons, so it is known as pentose sugar. How to derive it? You see here, hydrogen, OH group, and CH2. This is normal sugar, ribose sugar. In modification, when numbering, you will see here, there is the carbon, then carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5. This is the numbering pattern of this ribose sugar. This is the carbon, first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon and fifth carbon, CH2OH. You see here, if there is absence of oxygen, OH, H. Carbon has 4 valency. You see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Carbon has 4 valency. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carbon has 4 valency, 2 H2 and 3 and 1, 4. Oxygen has 2 valency. Then this. There is absence of oxygen. At second carbon position. At second carbon position of ribose sugar is known as deoxyribose sugar. You will see here that why, one question is, why DNA has deoxyribose? It is known as deoxyribose sugar. The question is, why DNA has deoxyribose sugar? Absence of the oxygen, but not at all the position, at only second position. Because it will provide the resistance for the hydrolysis. RNA has the ribose sugar, it is more unstable. It is not stable because this point, this 2' is free to react with any of the molecule. It is not free. It is actually, it provides the resistance, it provides the stability to DNA. So the question is, DNA is more stable than RNA only because of DNA has deoxyribose sugar. It will interact with the phosphoric acid, it will interact with the sugar, I will tell you later on, it will interact with the phosphoric acid, only this point is vacant, but there is no oxygen, hence it will not interact with any organic material. So this provides the stability for the DNA. This deoxyribose sugar. So what is difference between deoxyribose sugar and ribose sugar? Ribose sugar is a complete sugar, and deoxyribose at the second carbon position, of the ribose sugar, if the oxygen is absent, it is known as deoxyribose sugar. So now you should remember that the sugar is of two types. One is the ribose sugar, other is the deoxyribose sugar. Second component is the nitrogen base. Second component is nitrogen base. Nitrogen, why it is called nitrogen base? Actually, in the chemistry, there are the homocyclic organic compound. Homocyclic organic compound means at all the position if the carbon is present, carbon, like benzene. But if the nitrogen is replaced, nitrogen replaces the carbon. If carbon is replaced by nitrogen at few places, it is known as heterocyclic. Heterocyclic. It is homocyclic. Homocyclic organic compound, and it is heterocyclic. Heterocyclic organic compound. Nitrogen has replaced the carbon at the first position and third position, fourth. This is the numbering system is there. So this is a ring. And this ring is called nitrogen bases. So nitrogen bases are heterocyclic organic compound. Then what is difference between homocyclic? At all the position if the carbon is placed, it is known as homocyclic. So what is the definition of nitrogen bases? It is heterocyclic organic compound. It is two types, purine and pyrimidine. Purine and pyrimidine. Purine, there are, you must remember that in the purine there are two rings which are fused, two rings. In the pyrimidine there are single ring. You have to remember that in purine at first position, at third position, at seventh position, at ninth position, carbon has been replaced by nitrogen. So heterocyclic ring, there are two rings are fused. So you have to remember this is a purine ring. Pyrimidine ring has a single ring. Pyrimidine, single heterocyclic organic compound. This is the, in this numbering system is different, like anti-clockwise. This is the first position, second position, third position, fourth position, fifth position, sixth position, and this will clockwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have to remember it. Purine is of two types, adenine and guanine. Adenine and guanine. Pyrimidine is of three types, cytosine, thymine and uracil. How to remember this structure of this nitrogen base is very simple. If you add 6 at 6th position, if you add amino group NH2, only you have to remember 6 amino group. This will be adenine. You have to remember 2 amino NH2 group, 6 oxy purine. You know that it is a purine, adenine is a purine, then you have to how to sketch. This is the two ring. This is the two ring. They are fused. There are the two rings. This is the purine ring. You know that first position, third position, seventh position, ninth position. Nitrogen, first position, third position, seventh position, ninth position. If the sixth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If sixth position, NH2 is present, it is known as adenine. 1, 2, NH2, second amino, 6 oxy, double bond O. This is simple structure of O. But only you have to remember that the chemical name of this nitrogen base, you have to remember adenine 6 amino purine, but you have to maintain the valency. The valency, carbon is there, carbon is there, carbon is there, nitrogen is there, carbon is there, nitrogen is there, carbon, nitrogen. You know the valency of carbon is 4, you know the valency of nitrogen is 3. So always remember that there is double bond, there is double bond. First of all, you maintain the valency of this. There is a double bond. So carbon is 4, carbon is 4. You first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9th position. First position, there is the double bond, there may be double bond, so that the carbon will be 4, nitrogen will be 3. There will be double bond, you may write hydrogen, yeah, you may not write, but you may write hydrogen for fulfilling the valency of carbon. Nitrogen is 3, carbon is 4, carbon is 4, nitrogen double bond, nitrogen is 3, carbon is maintained by hydrogen, this is by hydrogen. This is the complete structure of the adenine. First of all, you should know that adenine, and the sixth position amino group. You write the amino group, then it will be adenine. You see here, if there is double bond, you can't put double bond here. Because double bond and double bond, it can't be continuous. Because this is the carbon will be 5, then carbon is 4 satisfied. Carbon is 4 already satisfied. Then you, now hydrogen. Hydrogen, there is double bond, nitrogen 3, carbon 4, carbon 4, carbon 4, nitrogen 3, carbon 4, and nitrogen. This is like that. Purine structure, cytosine, you remember it is very simple. Amino group and oxy group replaced each other. So, 2 oxy, but it is the fourth position, 4 amino, and it is pyrimidine. It is pyrimidine. The first you prepare, you sketch the pyrimidine structure. Pyrimidine structure is this is the first position, this is the third position. Second oxy group, first 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 amino group, NH2. This is all about cytosine. So cytosine, for cytosine you have to remember the chemical formula of the cytosine is 2-oxy 4-amino. 2-oxy, you have to maintain the valency, hydrogen, hydrogen. Double bond, carbon will be fulfilling 4, nitrogen 3, carbon 4, nitrogen no 3, H. By H, nitrogen 3. Thymine. Thymine is a pyrimidine. So pyrimidine, what is the pyrimidine structure? Single ring. Single heterocyclic ring. Heterocyclic means few places there are nitrogen and other places there are carbon. If carbon is present at all the position, it will be homocyclic. But nitrogen bases are heterocyclic. So nitrogen is present at the first position, at the third position. This is the ring of pyrimidine. In this pyrimidine ring, you have to write here 2,4-dioxy 5-methyl. You have to remember 5-methyl pyrimidine. 2,4-dioxy. 2 oxy groups are there. 2,4-dioxy 5-methyl. It is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CH3. Double bond. You can't put the double bond here because already carbon is satisfied. So H and nitrogen. Nitrogen because valency of nitrogen is 3. So 1, 2, 3. This is the uracil. Uracil only 2,4-dioxy. No methyl group are there. 2,4-dioxy pyrimidine. Only difference between thymine and uracil is in the thymine methyl group is there. In the uracil there is no methyl group there. Pyrimidine. So first you sketch pyrimidine. Put the nitrogen at first position, third position, 2,4-dioxy. This is the structure of uracil. Thymine difference is 2,4-dioxy, 2,4-dioxy. Similarity, difference is methyl group, no methyl group. So you have to maintain the valency. Hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Because nitrogen needs 3 valency. So 1, 2, 3 valency. Oxygen is there. This is complete structure. Only you have to know that. You should know that. You should remember that. There are 2 rings of the purine. There are single ring of pyrimidine. You have to remember the chemical formula of the adenine. That is 6-aminopurine, 2-amino-6-oxypurine, 2-oxy-4-aminopurine, pyrimidine. Thymine is 2,4-dioxy. There are 2 oxy groups are there and 5 methyl. The difference between thymine is present in the DNA. Uracil is present in the RNA. Why? There is no methyl group and there is the methyl group. Third component is we call it H3PO4. H3PO4. Why? Valency of P is 5. Valency of P is 5. So double bond O. Only 3 hydrogen will be there. H3PO4. Because it will satisfy the valency of P. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Valency H3PO4. I have told you that the nitrogen base, sugar and nitrogen base, sugar plus nitrogen base, it will form nucleoside. Nucleoside. Nucleoside is not the unit. It is incomplete. Unit should be complete. Nucleotide is the unit. So first you add phosphoric acid, then it will be nucleotide. Sugar is ribose sugar, maybe ribose and deoxyribose sugar. Nitrogen base may be adenine, maybe guanine, maybe cytosine, thymine, uracil. It will be called adenosine. Adenosine. Deoxyribose, it is suppose deoxyribose sugar plus adenine. It is deoxyadenosine. Deoxyadenosine. Very simple structure. You have to remember that. This is the structure of sugar. First carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon. Hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. This is OH group. OH group because it is ribose group. OH and CH2OH. Adenine, you see here. Nitrogen, 6-aminopurine. 6-aminopurine. This is the 9th position. And there is H. This H and OH, they will produce one molecule of H2O and it is glycosidic bond. It is known as glycosidic. So you have to remember that glycosidic bond formed between the 9th position of the purine and the first carbon position. You have to remember. Purine, adenine and guanine in both of the cases. Suppose you have to given a question that sketch a diagram of deoxyadenosine. It is very simple. It is known as adenosine. Adenosine. You have to prepare deoxyadenosine. Only you remove this oxygen, then it will be deoxy. It will be deoxyadenosine. It will be deoxyadenosine. You have to remember oxy. Because only difference is ribose and deoxyribose sugar. If deoxyribose sugar is there and adenine is there, it will be deoxyadenosine. Suppose, then how many types of the nucleosides are there? You have the 5 nitrogen bases and 2 types of the ribose sugars are there. Then 8 types of the, because thymine will only react with the deoxyribose sugar and uracil with the ribose sugar. Then 8 types of the nucleosides, you should know that. Ribose sugar plus guanine, guanosine and deoxyribose plus guanine, deoxyguanosine. This is sugar. Ribose sugar, guanine. What is guanine? Guanine is a purine. Purine has 2 rings. So guanine, what is the formula of guanine? 2 amino. This is nitrogen. 2 amino, 6 oxy. This is guanine. One molecule of glycosidic bond. It is known as glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond between the 9th position of the purine, either purine or adenine or guanine. This will be 9th position. 9th position of the guanine and the first carbon. Always remember that. Sugar will interact with the always first position of the sugar. First position of the sugar will be interact with the nitrogen bases, whether the adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, uracil, any of them. And this is known as guanosine. But you have to prepare deoxyguanosine. You remove this oxy group here. Absence of the oxygen, only H will be there, then it will be called deoxyguanosine. Okay, like that. Suppose ribose sugar is there plus cytosine, cytidine. It is known as cytidine. Remember, cytidine, guanosine, adenosine means nucleoside. It is not acid because phosphoric acid. After attachment of the phosphoric acid, this will be acid. Because phosphoric acid, this provides the acidic nature of the nucleic acid and negative polarity. This is known as because of that phosphorus, because of the phosphoric acid. So cytidine and deoxyribose plus cytosine, deoxycytidine. This is sugar. This is cytosine. Cytosine is a pyrimidine. And pyrimidine has single strand. Either you write here or like that, nitrogen. Cytosine is amino group NH2 and 4-oxy. The formula was 2 amino 4-oxy. 4 this is like hydrogen. This is hydrogen and hydrogen. This will form H2O, glycosidic bond. You remember here, if it is purine, adenine and guanine, then the 9th position of this purine and 1st position of the sugar. But if it is pyrimidine, this is the 1st position. First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first position of this nitrogen, this will, first position of this cytosine will attach with the first position of the sugar. Then you have to remember that glycosidic bond. If it is purine, 9th position. If it is pyrimidine, 1st position. And the sugar always interact with the 1st position. The first attachment between pyrimidine, between the sugar, and if it is purine, first and 9th, first position. If it is purine, 9th position. Purine, 9th position. Pyrimidine, first position. This is the glycosidic part. So this is cytidine, but deoxycytidine, you remove this oxygen, then this will be deoxycytidine. This is sketch, absence of oxygen. Then I have already shown you this. I have showed this 6. There are only 2 more nucleosides. 2 more nucleosides I have to show you. Thymine always interact with the deoxyribose sugar. And thymine, so thymine is always present only in DNA. This is a very good question of the interview, that why not thymine is replaced by uracil in DNA. So thymine, there is a methyl group. There is 2 points is there. Thymine methyl group, methylation. So methyl group provide more stability to the DNA. Second is that you see here, this is the cytosine. You see here, this is the cytosine. Cytosine, nitrogen. Cytosine means 2-oxy and amino group, NH2 group. This is, I have already sketched you. I have shown you that this is sketch of the cytosine. This is the cytosine. You see here, cytosine. And this is the uracil. 2,4-dioxy, nitrogen in nitrogen. This is GH and GH. What happens in the presence of IH2O? It provides amino group NH4, NH3, this amino plus uracil. This is a common type of the mutation in biology. This is the cytosine, this is a uracil, this is cytosine, this is uracil. Any H2 due to hydrolysis, this NH2 group, this cytosine produces ammonia and uracil. Because NH2, it interacts with the H2O, it produces ammonia, NH3, and oxygen group is attached. So it is a deamination, it is known as deamination of cytosine. So due to deamination of cytosine, uracil are being produced. But if there is methyl group, it will not be replaced. So in the DNA, generally what happens, if the uracil is present normally and cytosine is present normally, then cytosine generally it produces uracil through mutation. Then the normal natural uracil and this mutated cytosine, you can't recognize it. then I feel that it is a good example of natural selection. It is a good example of natural selection. Anyone ask you why the uracil not present in the DNA? The answer should be that it is a question of the natural selection. Because in the DNA there are adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. Suppose adenine, guanine, cytosine and uracil is the case of the DNA, and generally cytosine may convert in the uracil, then you can't identify that which one uracil is natural and which one is mutated because of the result of the mutation. So it is a natural selection. So methyl group present in the thymine. So this is the question. This may be an answer of this question. Then why thymine is present in the DNA, not in the RNA? So DNA actually provides, this methyl group provides more stability. And second thing is that if the uracil is present in the DNA, it is a clear-cut example of mutation, because uracil will be present only after hydrolysis of cytosine. Uracil will be present only after hydrolysis of cytosine. So if you find uracil in the case any DNA, then it means that this is the case of mutation. This is the case of mutation. This happens. There is the double-stranded DNA, there is cytosine, guanine. If cytosine acts demethylation, it will act as, it will be uracil, and after separation, uracil always pair with the A. Then CG will be converted into A into T. This is a deamination. So I feel that it is because of that natural selection. Nature provides more stable to DNA, having the deoxyribose sugar. First thing, deoxyribose sugar provides more stability of the DNA, and second is that replacement of the uracil by thymine. Thymine is present in the DNA. It also provides the stability because there is a methyl group, and methyl group makes the DNA more stable. The two things provides more stability for the DNA structure. That is the presence of the deoxyribose sugar provides more stability, because in the sugar, deoxyribose sugar, no location of the sugar is free to react. One is free second carbon, but there is no oxygen, so it will not react. RNA are unstable. RNA is not stable only because of that 2' there is oxy group, and it is susceptible to the hydrolysis. Then sugar is, generally it is written deoxythymidine. But many of the books you will find thymidine only. Thymidine, no deoxy. Because it is fixed that thymine will interact only with the deoxy sugar. So you may write thymidine, you may write deoxythymidine. Adenine may react with the ribose sugar, deoxyribose sugar. Guanine, deoxyribose sugar, ribose sugar. Cytosine, either ribose sugar or deoxy. But thymine, so it is known as, either you may write deoxythymidine or thymidine. There is simple structure, glycosidic bond, as like you have already observed, hydrogen, OH group, H. क्योंकि deoxy, it is a deoxy, OH, CH2OH, thymine, 2,4 dioxy, 5-methyl, methyl group, 5-methyl, nitrogen, hydrogen, and hydrogen. This is glycosidic bond. I have already told you that is 1 into 1. Interaction 1 into first position into first position. Pyrimidine always interact with the first position, nitrogen base, and first carbon position of the sugar. This will form glycosidic bond. Last is nucleoside is ribose sugar plus uracil. Uridine. Always remember adenosine, guanosine, cytidine, thymidine, uridine. Nucleoside. These are the nucleoside. Anyone ask you in the interview what is uridine? You have to tell you it is a nucleoside. One molecule of sugar and one molecule of nitrogen base. There is no phosphoric acid. There is no phosphoric acid. So uridine, this is a sugar. This is a sugar. Ribose sugar. Uracil 2,4-dioxane. No methyl. If the methyl, it is thymine. H. H2O. It is glycosidic bond. This is thymine. Now come to the nucleotide. The unit of complete